warm welcome to everyone present here. Thanks a lot for investing your time in joining with us in this webinar session on building your brand. Solopreneur tips to use Zoho Mail. I am Hansika from Zoho Mail, a team who is the presenter for today's session. So let's rewind for a while and think about this. A decade ago, having a successful business or running a successful business means you should have a big office setup. A lot of employees should be working. There should be different departments who will take care of a lot of domains, and you should have a hefty budget to start your business. Only when all this comes into play, we would mention that to be a successful business. But now, when we fast forward it to our days, that is the days we are living in, just a person with use of right tools and a proper strategy can also build a successful business. We all would agree to that, right? And there is a statistics that says solopreneurs take 40% of global workforce today. Sounds amazing, right? Because a lot of people, as time flies, they wish to work for themselves, like have flexibility, have freedom, take control over their business, and have everything in their hands. So this is how world has evolved, and solopreneurs are doing a great job in today's world. Even though solopreneurs have their freedom, flexibility to work, and control over their business, even there are few challenges that you as a solopreneur might be facing. For example, you will have to multitask a lot in your workplace. Like you are the CEO for your business, marketer, support agent, the content writer, the technical support engineer, like everything has to be done by you. So there are possibilities for you to feel overwhelmed or miss few communications. As a solopreneur, you would know this, right? Because a single miss communication means a miss of a potential client, delayed payments, or a delayed project work. So if you have ever wished to have a one-stop solution for all the challenges you have, like to tackle with your communication gap, to deal with your payment-related issues, or about the collaboration with your client, you are at the right place. In today's session, we will see how Zoho Mail helps you in building your brand with few tips and tricks that are available in Zoho Mail. So by end of the session, you will learn how you can establish a clear brand identity with Zoho Mail, and also how you can build trust, credibility, communicate professionally and efficiently, and also stay organized and responsive with features that are available in Zoho Mail. Towards the end of the session, I will introduce to two other products of Zoho that will also help you in building your brand. Paula Anderson, who is also a solopreneur. So she runs Bright Pixels ad agency. So she takes care of all the advertisement needs for the organization. So she'll be helping out in telling all the issues she has as a solopreneur and how Zoho Mail helps her in tackling all the issues. So first, let's look into how Zoho Mail helps you in creating a brand identity. So Paula, being a solopreneur, she has had an amazing call with one of her potential client with whom she has got a confirmed deal where she'll have to write a copywriting for the organization. So she drafts in a good email with a super content, gives in a subject, and sends the email to the recipient. But now, if we put ourselves in the shoes of the recipient and think, everything looks good, but when I take a look at the from address, it is a bit misleading because Paula is having a good business, but when I look at the email address, it doesn't have her own domain name in it, because there can be a lot of Paula out there, and she is using zilka.com, which is a random email provider's name. But if she's going to use an email address like this, like Paula at brightpixelsad.com, which has a domain name in it, this looks legitimate, right? So if you are receiving any emails like this, you will be able to trust the sender who is sending it. So the same way, emails has got an important role in building our brand identity among our customers. With this, also you can create a credibility and trust between your customers. So this is how she makes use of Zoho Mail's custom domain feature and creates a custom email address for herself. Let's see the steps that are involved in creating custom domain email address with Zoho Mail. You'll have to undergo a very simple step with this, which is first you will have to add and verify your domain. If you're already having a domain, you can just add it with Zoho Mail, or else you can create a domain here itself. Add in the users, and then you will have to configure the email configurations for this. That is where you will have to enable the MX records. Only when all these email configurations are done properly, you will be able to send and receive emails without any issues. Next is that you can migrate your emails from the previous domain that you have been using to the domain that you have created. And that's it. With the simple steps, you will be able to create custom domain email address for your organization or the business you run and stay professional with it. So next is up how you can create trust and credibility in between your clients and customers. Trust is everything, right? Because our clients or customers has to be clear that they are coordinating with someone who is really trustworthy and they can rely on. We did see how an email address itself plays an important role in branding of a business. The same way, even the small things in our email, like the email signatures you use, the type of content you're sending them, the way you format your emails, the time you send your emails, reply them, everything plays an important role in creating trust and credibility between your customers. So now let's see how Paula uses 3 of Zoho Mail features to create trust and credibility in between our customers. So first is email signatures, then we have email alias, and then the undo send option. Email signatures are the digital sign-offs that we use in every email's last, right? We send it out with our email signatures for sure in every emails. So it's like a digital handshake you give with all your customers you send your emails. So this email signatures also plays an important role in creating a trust and credibility in our customers. For example, in this email signatures, you can add in your name, the position you hold in your business. Also, you can add images and links to your websites if you have. So now let's see how you can create email signatures in Zoho Mail. So this is how your mail UI will look like. By clicking on the settings gear icon on the right panel, and when you scroll up a bit, you can find the signatures option. To create a new signature, click on the plus icon. Now we will have to give in a new name for the signature. For example, let's say I'm creating a signature for all the marketing emails that I'm going to send from my organization. So let's keep it as marketing. And now I'll have to give in the content for the signatures. Regards, Paula Anderson. Let's give in the business name. So now here you will be able to edit, you can also do formatting in your email signatures content. Like you can bold it, or even you can use italic format, underline, and there are a lot of other formats that you can use. By clicking on more option, you will have options to insert links and images. Let's insert an image, for example, like the logo of her business she is having. Let's give it some time to load, and as soon as the image loads, you will be asked to set in the size of the logo that you have set. Let's keep it small and click on insert. So now your email signature has all the details that has to be added. Select where the position of the email signature has to be done. For example, whether you need to place it above the content or below the content. Let's keep it below. And also you can associate it with email addresses. Like if you own more than other email address, you can have which email address has to be sent out with this signature, and click on save. So now our signature has been added successfully. So next time when we are creating signatures, when you click on mail, you'll be able to find the more options on the top. by clicking on that and clicking on insert signature, all the signature that has been created will be listed. Click the signature you wish to send out, and can you see the type of signature that we have created pre-populates in the compose page. So with this, you will be able to send an email with the beautifully created signatures. Next up is the email alias option. As a solopreneur, you will be multitasking, right? So you will have to take care of all the domains of your business. For example, let's say marketing, finance, support, and all those. So it will be useful if you are going to have different email addresses for these needs. But with Zoho Mail's email alias feature, you will be able to add additional email addresses for the primary email address that you are using. For example, our primary address is paula@silker.com. With email alias feature, you will be able to have additional email addresses for the same domain. Let's see how an email alias can be created in Zoho Mail. So from your mail UI, when you click on the profile icon on the top, that is the avatar icon, it will ask you to click on admin console. Select that and click users. Now you will be asked to select the user of your organization, that is you. You will be the super admin for your account. Click on that and select mailbox settings. In that, there will be an option to add a new email alias. So as told already, email alias are additional addresses for the same mailbox that you are using. With the help of this email alias, you will be able to send and receive emails. Click on add email alias and you can give in a name, how you want the display name to be given. Let's give Paula Anderson, and I'm creating an email alias for my marketing related works. So let us keep it as Paula_marketing, and the domain that you are having will be listed there. Click on add. So now our email alias is created. Let's reload this page. So with email alias option, you will be able to send out emails with different email addresses for your own convenience. Now let's click on new email and see how this email alias works. So on the address bar, when you click on the down arrow, you will be able to find the alias that we have created. Just by clicking on that, can you see that email address will be there in the from address. So you can send and receive emails using email alias. So with this, you will be able to create a credible environment between your customers. Next up, we have the undo send option in Zoho Mail. There are a lot of times when we'll make mistakes while drafting our emails, right? For example, we might miss to keep people in the CC or forgot an important attachment that has to be sent out with the email, or a few typos for sure might happen in our emails. But even the small typo errors can create a bad perception about us between our clients and customers. So to eliminate all this, you can use the undo send option as Paula uses in her workday. So to enable undo send option, from the settings page, click on compose. And when you scroll up a bit, you can find the undo interval option. When you enable it, you will be having that by enabling this, you will be creating a breathing space of 5 to 30 seconds. That is, as soon as you click on send email, you will have 5 to 30 seconds. So with which you will be able to retrieve the email back. So if you have done any typos, you can make changes in it and send it back again. So we have enabled undo send. Now let's see how this works by creating a new email. So let me create a new email, given a content for it, and subject is about the meeting that is going to take place. Okay. So let me give in a recipient to whom this mail has to be sent. So as we can see, there is a mistake in this email where the other content is being given in it. So without noticing it, let's say I click on send. Now the mail is sent, but an option appears which says I can undo the email. So with this, the sending email will be cancelled and the content will be retrieved back to the compose page. So now I can do all the edits that are necessary, format it properly, and send the email to the recipient in a proper format. So now this email looks good. Now when I click on send, but after the time limit that is sent, we have set it for 5 seconds. So after 5 seconds, the email will reach the recipient's inbox. So this is how you can use email signatures, email alias, and undo send option to create a perfect email that helps you in creating trust and credibility among your customers. Next up, let's see how you could communicate professionally and yet efficiently with your customers. So the first option that we are going to look into is the email templates. As Paula, you will also have a lot of times where you'll have to draft in the same email content to different customers. Like you will have a new customer, so you'll be like thanking them for trusting in us and doing deals with us, or something like that. Or if you are going to send out any proposals, business proposals, it is going to have a same template. So instead of typing the same emails again and again, you can make use of the email templates option in Zoho Mail, where you can create a template, and the next time when there is a need to send a same type of email, you can just bring in the template into the compose section and just make changes that are necessary and send out emails. Now let's see how to create templates in Zoho Mail. So on the left side, you will have the folders option. Click on that and you will be listed with all folders. So let us click on templates option. When you right click on it, it will ask you to create templates. So before that, let me just copy the content that I wish to have it in my templates. Okay, now when I click on templates, when I right click on template, it will give me an option to create templates. Let me give a name for this template saying thanks. And now I can paste in the content. Here in this creation of templates, you will also be able to add attachments. For example, if you wish to add your contact card in it, you can add them, or any other attachments that you wish to be sent can be attached. And if you wish to categorize the templates that you are creating, you can do that also. That is where you can click on select category drop down that is available, and category of templates that is already created will be given here. Or if you wish to give in a new category to it, you can also create it. Just give a name for it. Let me give as a thanks email. Just click on create and save it. So now the template has been created successfully. So the next time when you click on new email and click on the more options here and select insert templates, the templates that you have created will be listed here. And also, can you see the category that we have given here will be available. So now you can click on the template that you wish to have and it will be automatically added in your compose page. So with this, you will be able to communicate efficiently with your clients and customers. Next up is the snooze option. Snooze option helps you in prioritizing on which mail you will have to act upon first. For example, whenever Paula receives a lot of emails, she uses snooze option to snooze emails that can be acted upon later. Let's say she's receiving 2 emails. So one email states that the customer wants all the business proposal has to be sent within end of the day, and other person messages her saying that we are happy in having a deal with you. Let's talk about this in the later of this weekend. So she has receiving 2 emails. So one was with high priority and other was with medium priority, right? So she can choose which email has to be acted upon. So the first email has to be acted upon earlier and the other can be messaged later. So now let's see how you can snooze your emails in Zoho Mail. If let's say this email can be acted upon later, just by clicking on it and selecting it, On the top, you will be having your option to snooze your emails. Click on that and you can specify the time till which it has to be snoozed. So when you click on snooze and select the timing, the email will be snoozed from your folder that you have sent. So whenever you snooze an email, the email gets deleted from the folder and being sent to the snooze folder that is available. You can look into all your snoozed emails from the snoozed folders. Can you see? The snoozed email is being listed here. So tomorrow at 10 a.m., this email will be sent back to your folder as a new email. So you need not worry upon forgetting that email and losing your client communication. Next step is out of office. There are a lot of time when we will have to send emails to our clients and clients will have to send emails to us, but they might be not aware about our unavailability in our workspace, right? So to let our clients know about our unavailability at work, you can enable the out of office messages in Zoho Mail. So these are automated replies that will be sent to any sender who sends you any email about your unavailability. So to create out of office, from the settings page, click on out of office option. So here you will have to set your out of office duration, where you can set the time and date and also select your unavailable days. For example, if you wish the emails to be triggered only in the weekends, you can select when it has to be sent, given a subject and a good description about your unavailability. And also you can set your auto response interval, that is when this auto response has to be sent to any receivers, like one email throughout your unavailability duration, or to every consecutive emails that you receive from the sender, or to all the messages you receive from the same senders. So you can set all those, and when you click on save, out of office messages will be enabled for your account, and any emails that you receive during your unavailability, your senders will be aware about your unavailability. So last step is the email scheduling option that is available in Zoho Mail. As we already saw, a single miscommunication would mean a loss of a potential client or a delayed project work, or it can also make you look unprofessional, right? So with the help of email scheduling feature in Zoho Mail, Paula uses it in a very easy way, because Paula has got clients from all over the world, and there'll be a lot of time zone changes, right? Now for us in India, it is in the evening, but in the other regions it is going to be a morning session for you all. So you need not wake up at random hours to check out your emails, given a content to your customers. You can schedule emails that will be triggered at the right time to your recipient's inbox. Let's say we are creating a new email, and let's give in a subject. Let me have the recipient being added. And let's say Rebecca lives in a different time zone from where Paula is living. She can just click on send later option and select the time when this email has to be sent to Rebecca. That is the proper timing for Rebecca to read this email. Let's say it is going to be tomorrow morning 10 a.m. Just by clicking on schedule and send, the email will be scheduled and it will be sent to the recipient that is being listed there at the correct time. So by using all these features, you will be able to stay professional and also communicate efficiently with your customers. So let's recap for a while. With help of templates option, you can send emails that looks polished and professional. You can eliminate the need of retyping the same content again and again with templates. And snooze is when you can choose the priority of emails that has to be acted upon and get reminded exactly when you need to follow up. Out of office is when you will be able to send automatic replies to all your senders and in your unavailability duration. So you need not have to feel pressurized to check your emails 24/7. And with help of scheduling email option, you can send emails regardless of time zone, and reach out to your clients and customers at the proper time. So next up, we'll be looking into a very big issues that Paula faces, which is a clustered inbox and lot of toggling between other applications. As a solopreneur, when we get a lot of business emails, we might feel pressurized at some times, right? For example, we'll have to remember a lot of tasks that has to be done, remember about the deadlines, you'll have to prioritize all your emails on how you'll have to work. So there are a lot of issues that you might also face that Paula is facing. So at that time, you'll be able to use few features in Zoho Mail that will help you in being organized and responsive. So now we'll be looking into few features like folders, filters, tags and flags, and reminders option, how it will be helpful in staying organized and responsive. First, let's look into folders and filters option. You'll be receiving a lot of emails in your workday. So it will be very difficult for you if you have a different email communication put under the same inbox folder. So at this time, you can create different folders for having different category of emails inside them. So now to create folders, under the folders option in the left panel, when you click on the plus icon, you'll be able to create a new folder. Given a name for that folder. For now, let me give it as finance. I can also choose to place this folder under any of the folders that is already available. Let me keep it under inbox and click on save. So now the folder will be created. Can you see finance folder is created under the inbox folder. So now we'll have to have all the emails that are regarding finance has to be sent to the folder that we have created. So this is where the filters option comes into play, which helps us in being organized. To create filters, from the settings gear icon, select filters. Click on new filters and let me name this filter as finance as the same. And every financial emails will be sent from few email addresses, right? So we'll be known about it. So anything regarding that. So now let me give an email, which is rebecca@zilka.com. You can just click on yes. That is, you will have to give in a condition, which is any emails from Rebecca has to be moved to the folder that you have created, which is finance. And also you can choose whether to process this filter for all the matching conditions or run it through the existing emails in your inbox. So if you wish to select that and select the folder in which you will have to run this filter and click on save. So next time you receive any financial related emails from the sender that you have specified, it will come automatically to the folder that you have created. And as we have selected enable this filter for existing email, all emails sent from the specific sender has been sent to the folder that we have created. So this is how you can use filters and folders for an organized inbox. So next up, we have tags and flags in Zoho Mail, which also helps you in prioritizing and just to be organized in your workspace. So creating flags in Zoho Mail is a very easy job where you'll have to just hover over the email that you wish to flag. And as soon as you hover, you'll be able to find the flag option. You can click on it and this lets you find your emails more quickly and have it in an organized way. So if you wish to have categories for your flags, you can just right click on it and there are predefined categories which are available, which you can have your email flagged as information email, important email, or a follow-up email. So you can create different flags for a single email. Let's say if you wish to look into the emails that you have flagged by clicking on views and selecting flags, all the emails that you have flagged in the specific folder will be listed for your notice. Next is creation of tags. On the left side panel, you will be able to see the tags folder available. By clicking on that, clicking on the plus icon, you can create a tag. Let's say I'm creating tag name marketing underscore bright pixels. And I can give a color for the tag and click on save. So next time when I wish to have an email tagged under the tag that I have created, just select that email, and on the top you can find tag us option, and you can tag the email using the tag that you have created. The only difference between flags and tags is that one email can have a single flag but can have multiple tags. So this is how you can make use of flags and tags option in Zoho Mail and stay organized in your inbox. Last up, we have the reminders option. Reminders option helps you in being responsive, because you might receive a lot of emails in your workday and you might forget to reply to few emails. So if you wish to have reminders for your email, you can enable them from Zoho Mail, where you'll have to click on the email that you wish to be reminded, and on the top you can find the reminders option. So let's say you wish to get reminded about this particular email. You can set in the time when you'll have to be reminded, and let's say 1 hour. After 1 hour, this email reminder has to be sent to me. You can also set the type of reminder that you'll have to receive, whether it should come in a form of notification or also as a mail. And when you click on add reminders, reminder will be added, and as per the time limit you have set, you will receive an reminder in your mail inbox itself. So with all these options, Paula stays organized and responsive and responds to all our clients in an efficient way. So you can also make use of all the features that we have seen now. Now I would like to introduce to you to other feature in Zoho Mail, where Zoho Mail is more than just an inbox, because you can just, it doesn't mean you can just send and receive emails using Zoho Mail. There are other applications that are inbuilt in Zoho Mail that you can use to have it in your workspace. For example, if you are going to juggle upon different applications in your work time to, like for example, if you're going to use calendars, a separate application for having all your contacts of your clients, a separate application to add in all your tasks, this is a bit chaotic, right? Because you'll have to juggle between different applications to do a single task. But with help of Zoho Mail, you will be able to have all your important applications in a single UI. So in Zoho Mail, you have applications like calendars, with which you will be able to add in all your schedules and stay on top of your schedules, like your meeting with your clients, the work that has to be done, all your meeting related details can be added here. With to do, you can add in all the tasks you have for your workday. For example, you will have a dashboard that lets you know about the progress of the task that you are doing. Notes is the place where you can create notes. For example, if you are in a discussion with your client, and if you wish to have to take minutes of meeting, you need not go to a different application to do that. Just by opening notes in from the mail UI, you can note it up here itself. And contacts is where you can add in your customers' details, their contact details, their address, and all the details that are required from the client side. Bookmarks help you in adding URLs, taking note of URLs, so that you need not need to go to different browsers to check for all the URLs that you have saved. Just from the same UI, you can have access to all the URLs that you have saved. So this is how Zoho Mail acts more than just an inbox and helps you in being organized and responsive. So with that, we have come to end of the session, where we will see how Zoho Mail helps you in building your brand. So we did see how it helps you in creating your brand identity. That is where we saw how you can make use of the custom domain email address option. So next up, we saw how you could build trust and credibility among your customers using the email signatures, undo send, and email alias options. To communicate professionally and efficiently with your customers, how you could make use of templates, snooze option, out of office, feature, and how you could schedule your emails to send to your recipient. And at last, we did see how you could organize and respond using features like folders, filters, tags, and flags, and also how Zoho Mail works then just more than an inbox. A few other applications that are available in Zoho that will help you in building your brand. So first up, let's look into Zoho ZeptoMail, and later we'll be looking into Zoho TeamInbox by Zoho Mail. So as a solopreneur, you just need, you won't be just sending emails about just like communications. There are other category emails that you will send to your customers, right? For example, you will send a lot of transactional emails. Transactional emails are emails that are sent regarding your OTPs or your password resets. Those are like automated emails that are sent from your end to the customer's end. So if you are going to have such emails for your business, Zoho ZeptoMail is a perfect choice for you, because with this, you will be able to have a reliable and fast transactional email delivery, which is optimized to deliver your important transactional emails reliably to the recipients. It sees to that all your emails are sent to your recipient inbox and does not get marked as spam. So with Zoho ZeptoMail, you will be able to have a quick email delivery, because automated emails, your transactional emails are time sensitive, right? So it has to be sent to your recipient's inbox within seconds. Zoho ZeptoMail sees to that those emails are delivered quickly to the recipient's inbox. And as this is dedicated to transactional emails, you can rely on it. And the best part is that you can just pay for emails that you are sending, and you need not have any monthly subscriptions for it. Just pay for the emails that you are using. And with high deliverability and security features in Zoho ZeptoMail, we see to that all your emails are credible and are sent to your recipient inbox rather than getting spammed and getting marked as spam. So if you ever wish to have a dedicated space for sending transactional emails, then Zoho ZeptoMail is your go-to solution. So now, next, let's look into TeamInbox. So let's say you are a solopreneur. So at first, only you will be taking care of all your organization needs. Now, let's say as your business grows, you take care of all the works, and also take help from other solopreneurs or freelancers, or you might have an assistant in your business. So at that time, multiple times of forwarding the same emails or having a collaboration between them might be a difficult one, right? And also, it doesn't mean you will be receiving all your business related communication through emails. You will also receive it through other social media platforms that you are handling, right? So that is where TeamInbox by Zoho Mail comes into play, which is a shared inbox for effortless team collaboration, with which you can also have multi-channel shared inbox for effortless team collaboration. So with TeamInbox, you can have multi-channels under one inbox, like where all your messages that are from your emails or from your Instagram, your WhatsApp, and your Telegram, all these messages can be brought under one roof. So you need not worry about missing a message again, because you have everything organized in the same inbox under one roof. And also, you need not have just a desktop application to use TeamInbox. You can just use the mobile app, which has all the features as same as the desktop. So just you can use it on the go, anywhere and anytime. So this brings us to end of today's webinar session, where we discussed how Zoho Mail, Zoho ZeptoMail, and TeamInbox helps you in building your brand. So I would like to end by saying that every email you send is a reflection of your brand. So make those emails look professional and make it impactful with us. If you wish to contact us after this webinar session, please do make use of the email address that is being displayed there, which is support@zohomail.com. Our team is eagerly waiting to help you all and answering all the questions you have. So thanks a lot for joining with us in this webinar session, and we hope all the tips and tricks that we have discussed in this session will be helpful for you in building your brand. Thank you.